Hello guys, welcome to Tutorly. So in today's video, I'm going to show you exactly how to save as vector SVG in Affinity Designer. This is particularly useful when you need to export your designs in a scalable format that maintains crisp quality at any size. Perfect for web graphics, logos, or any project where resolution independence matters. Unlike raster image formats, SVG files remain sharp no matter how much you scale them, making them an excellent choice for responsive websites, branding, icons, and print-ready vector artwork. Let's start by launching Affinity Designer on your computer. Once the application opens, you'll need to either open your existing file or create a new one to work with. Make sure your design is ready before proceeding to the export stage. It's a good idea to double-check your artwork, layers, and colors before exporting so your final SVG looks exactly as intended. Now head over to the upper left toolbar where you'll find the File menu. Click on File, and from the drop-down menu that appears, select Export. You'll notice another option appears, so click Export again. This action opens up the Export dialog where you can configure all your output settings. This window gives you complete control over how your design will be exported. On the left sidebar of the Export dialog, you'll see various format options available. Click on SVG to set your export format to scalable vector graphics. SVG is widely supported across modern web browsers and many design applications, making it one of the most versatile formats for vector graphics. At this point, you'll be presented with preset options including digital small size, high quality, or flatten. Each of these presets is tailored for different use cases, so select the one that best fits your project requirements. The high quality option is generally recommended for most professional work, as it preserves the maximum detail and flexibility of your vector artwork. If you're creating assets for websites where file size matters, you may choose a smaller preset, while high quality is ideal for logos, illustrations, and designs that may require future editing. Next, you'll want to select your preferred options from the list that appears. These settings allow you to fine-tune how your SVG file will be generated. Take a moment to review these options and adjust them according to your specific needs. Depending on your project, you may want to optimize the file for web performance or retain as much editing information as possible for future revisions. Now navigate to the Area section, which you'll find right beside the Format options. Click the drop-down menu next to it and select Whole Document. This ensures that your entire design, including all artboards and elements, will be included in the exported SVG file rather than just a selected portion. If your document contains multiple important objects, choosing Whole Document helps prevent anything from being accidentally left out. Once you've configured all these settings, click the Export button to proceed. This will open a file browser window where you can choose the destination for your saved file. Selecting an organized folder now can make it much easier to locate your exported assets later. In the file browser, select the folder or location where you want to save your SVG file. If needed, you can rename the title at this stage to something more descriptive that helps you identify the file later. This is particularly helpful when managing multiple versions or exports of the same project. Using clear file names, such as including a version number or project name, can make your workflow much more organized. Finally, click Save to complete the export process. Your design is now saved as a vector SVG file, ready to be used in web projects, further edited in other applications, or scaled to any size without loss of quality. You can now upload it to websites, import it into other vector editing software, or use it anywhere that supports SVG while maintaining crisp, professional results. If you found this video helpful, please leave a like, subscribe, and see you in the next video.